A government's strategy is to implement slave-like control of its citizens. Governments had to invent a system that would not directly violate people's natural rights, but at the same time allow them to control and own everything created and produced by man, a natural energy source, which is man. The technique was to create a secondary corporate entity, an artificial legal entity that mimicked the existence of the original flesh and blood living soul so well it was for the most part invisible and could only be readily identified in the written form. In the spoken form, there is no discernible difference. For every living soul, the government, through semantics and its birth registries, secretly creates a mirror-like identity called a corporation soul. That's soul, S-O-L-E, not S-O-U-L. There's a difference. Now, when I say John Doe and John Doe, they may sound the same, but you can see the difference in the written form. Now, when a noun is written in all capital letters, the rules of English grammar says it's either fictitious or without substance, or it's a company name, a corporation, in other words. So, when it's in all capital letters, the rules of English grammar say it's either fictitious or it's a corporation. Consequently, the government, as creator of a corporation, can now demand anything it wants from their corporation, simply by manipulating the statute or the corporation's law. One of the ways governments captured our natural rights and freedoms has been the creation of artificial legal entities. And through their statutes, they have created companies and corporations, which are actually dead corporate entities, through the clever manipulation of language, by the redefinition of certain words. One of the most powerful, magical, and difficult to detect tools and weapons used against mankind by aggressors and exploiters is language. The basic tool for the manipulation of truth is the manipulation of words. They call this semantics. It's the manipulation of words.